Good morning, everyone. So today is Tuesday, marks the beginning of another trading week. So let's do the pre-market analysis for this week since we haven't done it yet. So on today's pre-market analysis, I'm starting with Euro USD. Euro USD. So on Euro USD, I'm starting from the monthly time frame as usual. I have my monthly upper zone here and my monthly lower zone. My monthly upper zone here and my monthly lower zone here. So from the monthly time frame, consider price is moving to the upside. Price is moving to the upside from this monthly lower zone all the way going to the upside. So we should be expecting price to tap into the monthly upper zone. So as you go through the lower time frame, you'll be looking for buying opportunities on Euro USD. So let's go over to the weekly time frame. Okay. So here we are on the weekly time frame. I have my weekly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my weekly lower zone here. So from the weekly time frame, you can see that price is moving to the upside as we saw on the monthly time frame. Price is creating a series of higher high and higher lows, higher high, higher low. So if price is creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, we'll be expecting to buy from the higher low and exit at the new higher high. So let's go over to the daily, then over to the 4 hour and see how we can pick an entry on Euro USD. So over to the daily. Okay, so here we are on the daily time frame and I have my daily midway zone here. And as you can see, price is moving in a series of higher highs and higher lows on the weekly time frame. And if you watch the daily also, price seems to be at our higher low currently. Price seems to be at our higher low currently. So we are just going to go to the 4 hour time frame and see if we can get an entry on Euro USD right now. So here we are on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, I have my 4 hour midway zone here. My 4 hour midway zone here. So from the 4 hour, from the 4 hour, you can see price is currently at my zone, and this is a very strong buy zone, a very strong support zone. Because anytime price taps into it, it tends to go to the upside, and price is finding it very hard to break below this support. So our entry will be coming on from this support and it will be valid, and we are taking it right now. We are taking it right now. So we are taking it now because of how this bullish candle closed, forming a bullish engulfing, so since we have a bullish engulfing out as our candle confirmation, we have a double bottom pattern which tells us that price will definitely go to the upside. So let's buy Euro USD now. Let's buy Euro USD now. Let's buy Euro USD. Let's put our Our entry is at 1.5486. 1.5486 is our entry. Our TP1 will be at 1.7430. That's our TP1. Our TP2 will be at 1.90105. 1.19105. That's 1.19105, and our stop loss will be at 1.1534. 1.1534. That will be our zip stop loss. So our stop loss will be at 1.15340, TP1 1.17430, and TP2 1.19105. So let me just go ahead and enter on my account, then we can continue. Okay, so I'm done with entering my own. Hope you also entered and we are moving. Okay, so let's move on to the next pair, which is NZDUSD. So that's the next pair on the list, NZDUSD. So on NZDUSD, I'm not really sure about this NZDUSD pair. It's just forming a pattern I've seen before and I don't really like it. I don't really like this pattern. But I have to learn how to like it. That's all. So on NZDUSD, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone here. So, so on NZDUSD, you can see price is moving to the downside. Price was previously in an uptrend. Price was previously moving to the upside. Then after it hit this resistance, started dropping to the downside. So now you know that price is going to the downside. Price is going to the downside on NZDUSD. So as you go through the lower time frame, you should be looking for selling opportunity on. You should be looking for selling opportunity on NZDUSD. So let's go over to the weekly time frame and see what price is doing. So on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here, weekly midway zone here. So from the weekly time frame, we see price is still moving to the downside, but currently price is at a support zone. So what we have to do is wait for NZDUSD to break out of the support, come back for a retest before we sell on NZDUSD all the way to the downside. So let's go over to the daily and see how we are going to do that. Okay, so on the daily time frame, I have my daily upper zone here, my daily upper zone there. So we saw price coming back for retest at the daily zone. The drop is happening, so we should be waiting for another retest on NZDUSD like this before we can sell on NZDUSD. So on NZDUSD, we are not going to be picking an entry, but rather we are going to be waiting for the formation of something like this before we sell. So I'm going to end it on a daily time frame here because there's not much to say on the 4 hour. Everything has been seen here on the daily. So let's move on to the next pair, which is BTCUSD. BTCUSD. Okay, so on BTCUSD, I'm starting from the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone here. So on the monthly time frame, you could all see BTC is moving to the upside. So we should be expecting BTC to hit the upper zone in a few months to come or years to come. So let's go over to the weekly time frame on Bitcoin. So on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here, midway zone here, my weekly lower zone here. So from the weekly time frame, you could see that price is moving upside as we saw on the price is moving to the upside, creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. As we saw on the monthly also, we should we are still expecting buy on BTC USD. So let's go to the daily and see what the daily is also doing. So on the daily time frame, I have my daily upper zone, midway zone, and my daily lower zone. So from the daily time frame, you can see that BTC is moving to the upside. BTC is moving to the upside as confirmed from the higher time frame. But if price is moving to the upside, it does not move in a straight line. It does not move in a straight line. It creates a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So if price is creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, that means price since price has broken the daily midway zone, we should be expecting price to come down for the daily lower zone here. So that's what exactly what you are expecting on BTC USD. Price should come down to the daily lower zone like this, give us a candle confirmation, then we buy from here all the way to the upside, all the way to the upside. And this is just the first scenario. This is just the first scenario of what I'm expecting to happen. The second scenario is on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, okay. Just realize it's the same. So yes, on the 4-hour also we are expecting price should come down for the daily zone, give us a candle confirmation, then we buy all the way to the upside on BTCUSD. So this is the complete analysis on BTC, and because of the retest, that's why we saw that the market dropped massively a couple of days ago. It's no manipulation or anything, it's just pure market structure. So you shouldn't really bother about it. The market will definitely go back up, but first it needs to touch zones, it needs to grab liquidity, touch value zones for it to get the pressure it needs to go to the upside. So don't bother yourself. Just sit back and wait. Mark your zones, sit back and wait for the market to come to you. That's the only way you make money. If you want to make money in the market, you have to wait for the market to come to you. Don't go to the market. When you go to the market, you definitely lose. It's just two ways. The person who comes to the other gives money to the person they came to. So if the market comes to you, the market will give you money. But if you go to the market, you must give the market money. That's just how it is. If you've been trading for long, you can just think about it. Anytime you wait and wait and wait for your setup, the market will come to your zone, give you all the confirmations you need, the confidence you need to enter, and you finally enter. 90% of the time the market gives you money. But have you thought of the times that you rather go to the market? You don't allow the market to come to you. You go to the market. Have you seen what happens all the time? You lose always, always lose. So that's all I have to tell you, and that's all for today's pre-market analysis. Yeah, so I'll see you all in the next video. And also don't forget to like, comment, and share with your family and friends, and invite others to also join our community. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all for joining. Peace.